Hello and welcome, this is Mousegunner, and we're back with some more Unity of Command. So we have one more turn to get this objective on schedule. And I very much think we can pull that off. It's just a matter of keeping these guys from cutting my supply lines, which I think would be easy enough. Especially as most of them have crossed the river. Weather is not really affecting me much anymore, so all right, looking good. Let's see what we can do here. So start in the north. So I want to stop these guys from being able to possibly just come down here and easily cut off my supplies. So I'm just gonna go ahead and move over here and start hitting them. I mean, we could just prove that. Yeah, I mean, I think we'll be able to do good casualties because they have been out of supply for a couple turns now. Trying to see. Yeah, okay, this looks like a good move here. We'll do this move. Alright, so the key thing here is there's two guys that are still on the other side of the river, so we can't let them cross over here and you know, cut our rail line. I think at least 3 men will be just fine. We just move them so that they're blocking here, here, and here, and we should be fine with the cutoff. So let's say we move this guy here. Kill that guy. And we can come down here and protect the rail line. We're going to cross to here. Not a good attack yet. That should be enough just to stop them from getting anywhere that's going to really hurt me. So that's fine, and then we should be free with the other units because there's a river here that protects us. They can't just cross the river in one turn, so we can cross over to attack them if we want. Sure, I'm going to do that just yet. Let's focus now that we've secured our lines somewhat. I mean, I have a couple of units that could come in and secure it more if we need that. We should start pushing for the attack. So let us do that. Tanks are going to be the most important unit initially. Now, obviously, we don't want them to just hit this guy. Okay. That worked. And we'll be able to have him come in and secure the rail line if we want. I feel like these guys need to be dealt with, so I should have some forces do that. You know, we can do a lot of damage too, so let's do so. Okay, got an overrun, so go ahead and hit this guy. I think using the infantry here to do the most of the damage is a good idea, because that frees the tanks up to do other things. Solidify this attack. One of our tanks. Matter of fact, I could probably go here, destroy. Go here, hit. Okay, I didn't think that was pretty good. We could follow up on that, but I don't know how necessary it is going to be, because we should be blocking them now pretty well. Let's go on the attack. Okay. Now, unfortunately, this guy can cut me off from supply very easily, so I'm going to go ahead and use my infantry here, finish him off. We'll see about the movement a little bit later. Move in here. Guy. Okay, so you have everything linked up here and in good supply. We'll have you move down. Overrun, but unfortunately I'm locked in, so I can't really use it. Okay. 90% overrun chance. That's pretty good. I'm going to go for it, just because I might get that second attack that I'm looking for. And we'll use it on a unit that can take a lot of damage, like that guy. And that will allow me to get in here and attack even more aggressively. Alright, now you should be taking a little bit more damage. That's taken care of. Okay, those thorns in my side are taken care of. Alright, so we can do quite a bit here. Have this unit move up. Now let's hit the cavalry here. Hoping for him to back off. Fuck. So I'll move over this way so I can allow you off. Okay. Up. I'm gonna move further just so keep going here. Okay. There to link that up. Start moving towards the enemy. Matter of fact, we could have you move a little further if we want. Oh. Not looking good for the enemy. We'll have a complete turn to wipe these guys out. Beyond the one that we've just spent. Okay. I'll have this man back up a bit. Have a stronger unit come in. Okay, so we haven't attacked with the tanks down here much yet. Okay, so at the moment it's just about coming in. Yeah, moving here makes sense because then we're linking up the rest of the line. Put 3 bodies in here. All right, let's go ahead and use our infantry here. So you're still kind of a threat, insofar as you can cross bridges and cause me problems. So I'm going to move here. Have this guy move to support. Have the cavalry come down. Support here. Okay, I think that's going to be it. The enemy's not likely going to be able to come in here and cut me off from supply anytime soon. And they're pretty well cut off from supply. And the longer time passes in here, this pocket, these guys will eventually just be surrendered by being cut off. So, okay, let's end the turn. I don't think I missed anything. Oh, good. Yeah, so some of them are completely out of supply now, so they are extremely weak. And will just die if we attack them. Now, the AI is trying to cut me off from supply, they just won't pull it off. Okay. 2. Cross the river. And technically, this guy is still a threat because he still exists, so I can't completely ignore him. You're still here, huh? More, you're not? A little bit of casualties there. I do have to work to stop this guy, so. Looking kind of grim there. These guys in here. Still not good attack odds, but next turn will be the one where we just do what we need. Okay. Let's focus now on the task at hand down here. course. Let's have you come up and that guy off. So because this guy's still a threat. Take him out. This is the objective. Oh, come on. That bit out. I've not linked this rail line up yet, but I still have good enough supply that's not going to really... Okay, this is the turn I have to capture it. How are we going to pull that off? We're able to crack these 2 units. Not a whole lot in my way right now. Cut them completely off from supply. Yeah. Well, I'm not going to get more bodies in this spot, so I'm going to do damage here. It actually works quite well. It allows me to move in here at the tank, bypassing the ones that are in my way. Fortunately, you can't move. Attack anybody. Alright, I'm going to move up this way so we can cut them off from supply. Reached him, good. Let's see if we can get more in there. Right now, you're weakened. Ah. Move down one. Have this unit move where we were. Oh, you gotta be kidding. This is our way. Got an overrun, which is good. I think I'm gonna try and widen things. Or not, just ruin the whole thing for myself, I guess. Was another option. Oh, you're kidding. I can't even get in that hole now? I had the way in. It just so happens to be marshland, huh? Now my only chance is getting an overrun. This guy can't move far enough. Man, I had it right there, and it just... the rolls kept not going my way. Like, for example, why is this a 50% retreat, and this is an overrun chance of 10%? It's probably the terrain, isn't it? Yeah. Well, we have to get an overrun here, I think. Fortunately, no luck on that. Oh, we're not going to get a brilliant victory here. Because the attack didn't go the way I wanted it to. I mean, for sure we'll get it next turn, but I would have preferred go ahead and capture that supply line. Not that it will matter, but alright. Fortunately, I have to have a wait period here. I thought I had this one. Maybe I should have focused my attack a little bit. This rear move was maybe a waste of time and effort. Alright, well, let's end the turn. I don't have any other moves I want to do. All right. Well, this is a done deal this turn, but we should have had this last turn. We have it. Let's now get the other objective. Just because I can. Yeah, so that's unfortunate because I could have gotten the brilliant victory there, but hey, it works. Let's continue the campaign. Okay, so we have 2 more branches that have opened up, and we're currently at 9 of 13 scenarios, so we're at 69%. So this one's 18 turns, that's quite a long time. We've got 60 armor, 292. Wow, that's a lot of infantry they have there. And 9 armor. And then this one, 15 versus 9, 147 versus 2. So, fresh from crossing the river, Army Group South plows into the industrial heartland of the Soviet Union. Okay, that's option number 1. Option number 2, Leningrad is under siege, and Soviet forces in the south are in disarray. Campaign season coming to a close, Germans plan to deal a crippling blow in the center, capturing Moscow before the winter sets in. Well, that sounds like a pretty important one, but let's go with Army Group South here first. They have the numbers in some regards, but we have the armor to our advantage. Not a lot of time to do this one, though. 8 turns. So let's start. Okay, take advantage of Soviet forward deployments and encircle and destroy as many units as possible. So, decisive victory is in 7 turns, capture every objective on time. Take a look at the objectives. So, turn 4, turn 5, 6, and 4. A lot of objectives. And the enemy is fairly well entrenched. This is a new unit. Seems fairly powerful. We don't have any air coverage. That's a Hungarian motorized unit. We're gonna have Romanian troops, unfortunately. Our armor is all concentrated in the center. This is Slovakian motorized unit. Okay. Well, the Slovakian units are better than the Romanian units because the Romanian units are like the lowest stats you can have, 1-1, whereas Slovakian and Hungarian motorized units are 2-2, which puts them on par with the enemy. This is, you know, not necessarily fantastic, but it's better than what we see in Romanian units. All right, let's take a look at the terrain. We definitely have an avenue of attack here. No rivers. There's an avenue of attack here as well. Okay. The enemy is entirely entrenched, though, which is a bit of a problem. We do have some engineers. See one there. I see another one here. The trick is figuring out where I can crack them. The artillery and a couple spots for the enemy. Also another unit of engineers here. The other side of the river. Kind of an interesting placement. Supply lines. We have mini rail lines. Take a look at their supply. Figure out what we would need to do to hurt them. So this supply can't really easily be cut off, except for here. So if we can hit this rail line here, it looks like that will unravel that bit of supply, but they have another bit of supply here. So you have to hit them here, and you have to hit them here if you want to cut them off from supply. That's going to probably be a tall order, considering how much ground has to be covered. Alright, well, what can my armor do? At this moment, we've got this bridge here. Crossing the bridge, I don't think is what we want to do. I think we want to form into this pocket here, and we want to take out this objective. That's one of our early objectives anyway. So yeah, I think we push through here, and then we try and do a pincer movement south as well, and we form up together here, perhaps. Take this supply line and follow this rail line down, and then maybe the same thing here, hit this, go up that way, or maybe not. We'll see. Okay, well, let's see if we can break through these guys. Sure seems like we can do a lot of casualties. Alright. Go ahead and push my infantry into that hole so my tanks can leapfrog. Yeah, let's keep pushing this hole. Come in and wipe out this cavalry or the armor. Honestly, we're not that far away from capturing this. Yeah, we just have to hit the rail line here. This is not going to be hard to do. I'm actually very close to pulling it off. Well, I'll go here. And I may go here as well, just to make sure that we're not easily cut off from supply. We do have motorized units to do that, though. And we are darn close from cutting them off entirely. Trying to envision the different moves that I can do here. Go ahead and move this. Alright, I'll move down this way. I'm good. Keep hitting him. And we don't want him to cross the river, obviously. I think I'll be able to stop that with this infantry here. And if not, we have this infantry. And we can have this guy go here. So either way, I think we'll be able to accomplish some things. I'll go here. 4. Make that decision once I move this armor. Definitely want to cut the rail line. Reached. Finish off the tank. Why not? Well, that advance went pretty darn well. I don't know if this guy can easily be cut off from supply. Maybe he can. But next turn, I think it'd be a good idea to have him here. So we can cut off their supply line. Now that I realize everything depends upon this rail line and this rail line, I mean, it's fairly easy to cut. We've already cut one leg of it. At least down the south, we've cut it. And then to cut this, all we need to do is snip this off. And we're, you know, and that's not going to be hard to do either, I don't think. So I think this is going to be fairly easy to pull off. I just have to decide where I'm going to go from here. What I might do is just have this motorized unit move to here and kill this guy. Finish him off. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in the video here. I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.